Mark 16, verses 1 to 3. When the Sabbath was over, Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of James, and Salome bought spices so that they might go to anoint Jesus' body. Very early on the first day of the week, just after sunrise, they were on their way to the tomb. And they asked each other, "Who will roll the stone away from the entrance of the tomb?"
Over these next few days in the lead up to Easter weekend, we're going to take a closer look at the events of the first Easter morning, zooming into another eyewitness account in the book of Mark, chapter 16. Notice the mood in these opening verses is one of sorrow and grief. Jesus was dead. The soldiers had pierced his side. Jesus was buried. Joseph of Arimathea had wrapped Jesus' lifeless body in linen and placed it in the tomb. Jesus was definitely dead and buried. And to the people at the time, this appeared to be the end. After the Sabbath, when the shops were allowed to open again, the three grieving women who had witnessed everything bought spices to do the final loving thing they could, embalm the linen of the corpse of Jesus with these spices, as was the custom in the day to mask any smell of decay. And on that first Easter Sunday morning, they set off for the tomb, knowing exactly where it was because they'd witnessed the burial. And they naturally discussed who was going to be able to roll the massive big stone in front of the tomb so that they could anoint the body. They weren't going to be able to do it themselves. So today, as we reflect on these verses, we can't deny the fact that Jesus was dead and buried, lifeless and gone. The women were grieving, expecting a tomb with Jesus' body. Jesus died on a cross. Those words so easily roll off our tongue, but today, take time to let what happened to Jesus really sink in. He died an unjust and unfair death, which was painful and brutal for you and for me. But praise God that Jesus' death wasn't the end.